Howdy, folks. Welcome to She-Hulk. It's finally here. Big Tatiana Maslany fan from her work on Orphan Black, and I saw the trailer. I saw like the original one. I reacted to on this channel, and the full length trailer. But I've been avoiding everything else. They've been releasing scenes I see on YouTube and all sorts of things. I did watch the I Am a Hulk or whatever it is, kind of behind the scenes featurette thing that was released right after the main trailer. I didn't react to that, but I did watch that one. But I'm super excited about this. She-Hulk. Okay, people new to my channel. Marvel fanboy. Did read some of the comics, Marvel comics. As a teenager, I read some Spider-Man, some X-Men, some Fantastic Four, maybe a one or two Captain Americas. That's kind of about it. Maybe an Avengers or two. Basically, I read some on my own. But my friend in high school had a big collection, and I would flip through his as well. So I have a little bit of comics experience, not a lot, and I haven't read a lot of the comics since for many, many years, as you can see by looking at the gray in my beard. For many years. But I've been a big fan of the animated shows, obviously the cinematic universe, and the Sony stuff and the Fox stuff before that. So anyway, She-Hulk, my experience has not been through the comics. Although I may have seen her in one book that I read. I don't know when she was introduced. Might have seen her back in high school. I don't know. I'll have to find out when she was introduced. But I've seen her in the animated stuff. And I was impressed. And I thought she was kind of a cool character. So I've been enjoying the trailers and the teasers. And let's get into it. Let's see what happens, Gotta love it. Gotta love Tatiana. So here we go. I'm sitting here during the Marvel intro. I had previously just run through the I Am Groot stuff. I didn't think it was worthy of reacting because they're the little short and little comedy bits have not a lot of story. I didn't bother reacting to those, but they were really enjoyable. I thought they were cute. And of course, when that one does the Marvel thing, he fast forwards it, and then you see his face in front of it. I'm kind of expecting something different here, but I'm sure it's going to be just totally normal. There was the Hulk there. Is it going to go green? Nope. There she is.
What is the responsibility? So I'm going to get away with it.
This must be before she's got the powers, right?
Not because I can use the weight.
So her friend is a paralegal, not a lawyer. That's good to know.
Duty during her closing.
Wait a minute. Is this before she has powers? Or are they just kind of using it as an expression, and it's not really that she has Hulk powers yet? Hulk out.
The only hulking out.
So she's a deputy district attorney based on her door. So she's a prosecutor. For the government.
Yeah, the Hulk.
Oh, it's okay. So it's after. All right.
Not going to be able to focus, Bruce.
Okay, so doing it as a flashback. All right.
Yes, that.
They are covering the arm healing thing. People were wondering about that, about how Bruce's arm was damaged in Endgame, and then didn't seem to be damaged in these trailers, but was damaged in a sling at the end of Shang-Chi, I think. Yeah, people were wondering. I didn't care.
This little device be in human form.
That was the
Oh, cool.
longest answer.
So yeah, they really answered it. He's got a device keeping him in human form so he can heal the arm. Okay.
Captain America wasn't virgin.
All right, what ship was that? She has to disable the device and make him Hulk out, right? Oh, it wasn't intentional. I was wondering. There's no way he would intentionally give his blood. I know in the comics he did, but there's no way he would intentionally do it now, knowing what it would do to her. So it's not. It's just that his blood is dripping into her open wound.
Jen, get away
So she's Hulked out. I like this. I like that it was an accident. They were both cut. She was trying to rescue him. Blood dripped into her wound. That's how it happened. It removes all the questions of why would he do that to her and all of that stuff. I love it.
Makeup on me.
Yes, you do.
Do you have anywhere to go? I have to
Oh, Bruce got her. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, are they already at that place in the trailer, the kind of the hideout place? It looks like they are. Some were thinking it might be an island or on the coast of Mexico or somewhere. I guess we'll find out.
Mexico. Don't
Yeah, it is
worry.
Mexico, okay.
Talk to your parents.
That is not the sentence to take a pause on, Bruce.
Okay.
Leave it to our cousin to slap the Hulk.
Look, to completely heal my arm.
Oh, that's cool. He was actually able to use her biology to figure out a way to fully heal his arm. That's cool. Kind of convenient, but cool.
Oh, is it better than you?
Oh, I love that.
Basically different.
He's destroying him. Food.
Feeling better? Work on coming to terms.
I have a feeling this multi-year journey is going to take about another 12 minutes or less.
Just being the whole. No, stop. I need to focus. Yes.
Okay, so she wasn't just... Okay, so the trailer was a little misleading because it made it seem like she already knew how to control her, or once she turned, I should say, that she was still in control. But I think this is still Rage Hulk for She-Hulk here. She doesn't have the combined personality that he's trying to that he did for himself that he's trying to do for her. I think she's raged out right now. I'm guessing. We'll find out.
Easy.
Why are you talking about
No, she isn't raged out. I love it. She's already smart, and he's treating her like she isn't. I love it.
me like I'm a stray horse?
Another guy to wrestle with for 10 years.
Well, I hope it wouldn't be a guy.
The damage back there, by the way.
You tried to kill her.
Really don't feel me a lullaby.
Walk me through, Heather.
I don't have a great yoga techniques.
Wow, I never thought.
Well, they kind of skipped right over how she got de-hulked there. Did she fall asleep?
Like you'd be into all this mind.
This is the Erwin scene, yep.
Absolutely.
But she was Gen form when you told her to go to sleep. What do you mean she reverts back to Gen form when she sleeps? She was already Gen form. I wonder if that scene doing the yoga was originally intended to be a CGI scene, you know, with her as Hulk, and they just ran out of time or it didn't work or whatever. Because connecting this, it doesn't make a lot of sense, him saying you revert when you sleep, but she was already reverted. Well, the Hulk can throw it into outer space. He's getting a little mad at her for being so good at this. They didn't blur it out. He called her a little punk.
Dick.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would say, well, how could she possibly push the Hulk? I think because he wasn't trying to stop the vehicle that way. I mean, it's his Jeep. He doesn't want to break it. So he kind of let himself fall onto the hood and then fall off. So I'm cool with that. Also because it makes her worry about him.
Tommy!
That's all.
It's a fun fight. Oh, he broke the bar.
He doesn't mean that.
I love the fourth wall breaks, and also I got to look at this again because I made a comment in the trailer. I'll watch this scene again and then look at Bruce's reaction. Yeah, I said that Bruce was breaking the fourth wall as well, but somebody said no, he's looking at her and trying to figure out who she's talking to. And I think they're right, the commenter. That is his reaction. He's not breaking the fourth wall. She did. And he's like, who are you talking to? But the fact that he looks back at the same time she does, without asking the question who you're talking to, is still kind of funny.
I said a bunch of harsh but very true things.
Wow, an apology. Doubles down on it.
That may be the last we see of the Hulk, right? Well, I'm sure he'll probably make another appearance at some point. But the rest of it's really going to be her being a lawyer, I guess, and being a She-Hulk lawyer. Oh, is this the case where she needs to turn into the Hulk in the courtroom?
Oh, now I'm going to go win this case. Of the jury.
Nice.
I'm ready to give my closing argument now.
Very cool. I like the end credits. I like the essentially it's like the the courtroom drawings as the end credits. It's awesome. Are we to take it that these drawings actually happened? Because it looks like they went to a store and bought spandex together? I don't think so. You got some sort of a crime board with Captain America? Oh, the whole girlfriend thing. Because that's Peggy on the left, I think. I think there's a bit of a cut scene or something because they had a discussion in the car about how he didn't have time to have a girlfriend. And so I guess maybe, I'm guessing Bruce explained why he went into the past and that he spent his life with his girlfriend and she didn't buy it because she doesn't think he had time for a girlfriend. So she's arguing the case here. Yeah. It's not a girlfriend. It's, is Captain America a virgin? That's her argument. Okay. Tatiana Maslany. Great actor. Gotta watch Orphan Black if you haven't seen it. Nice. Love the logo. So the end credit scene is the virgin discussion.
Did you see that?
Steve Rogers is not a virgin.
Yeah.
He lost his virginity.
Well, they didn't use the F word. They stopped it right at the beginning. Very cool. So I don't know that Bruce would know that. I think he's maybe just himself, just assuming that he lost his virginity on the USO tour. That's just funny. So this is a really fun first episode. I loved it. It was a very good... It kind of fooled me a little bit in the beginning, thinking that it was going to be shown in a linear format and she wasn't yet a Hulk. But then she did the fourth wall break and said, yeah, I'm a Hulk. And here's how. And then there's a flashback. And it was pretty cool. The whole experience. Like I said, I love how they explained how she got exposed to his blood. That made it an accident and not Bruce putting that on her. So he won't feel as bad about what's happened to her. She won't be mad at him for what happened. And they showed that. I mean, it was really just, they kind of accepted that this happened and, well, they're going to have to deal with it. So I love that. The training was hilarious. I love the rock throw, and then he's like, well, hang on a second. You're not really that strong. and I think the two of them combined, he is, I think, stronger. I think. Maybe the comic book guys will tell me if I'm wrong, but, launching that rock into outer space, he's like, no, that's how it's done. Fun stuff, the whole bar thing and the references to Tony, and you could almost hear it in his voice. He was getting a little emotional, talking about Tony and Steve and how they're no longer, he knows they're no longer around. Everybody knows they're no longer around, but he didn't say it. But you could kind of sense it in his voice. Mark Ruffalo did a good job with that. People complained about the CGI in the trailer. I didn't really notice it. Yes, she has smoother complexion. Her face is smoother than his, but I don't think that's a CGI problem. I think it's just her face is smoother than his. Tatiana Maslany's face is smoother than Mark Ruffalo's face. So they reflect that in the CGI. So I didn't mind that much. And the transformations were pretty cool. And at the end of this, they really dealt with the fact that at the end of this episode, learning that she hadn't told anybody that she's a Hulk, except her family and her friend. And then she has to reveal to the whole world she's a Hulk because she has to stop this supervillain from destroying this courtroom. So obviously that's how she gets the other person gets the attention. Is the other person? No, the other person's I think the older partner lawyer who wants to start the division and make her the figurehead or the face for it. He's not the district attorney. I think he's part of a law firm, so he'd be a defense lawyer. So he's going to hire her away from the district attorney's office as a defense lawyer, I'm guessing. And we'll get more of that in the next episode because we saw in the trailer there's other things that we didn't see here. So I presume some of that's going to be coming soon. But I loved it. I thought it was a great introduction. I think she's a great choice for this character. The character is written really well. I didn't feel there were too many cases where the Hulk /Banner /Mark Ruffalo there weren't too many cases where anything was kind of rough. It was a really good portrayal. There were a couple of line deliveries that I thought were a little unpolished. That maybe had been different in a movie or something where they had multiple retakes that they didn't necessarily have here, but it's still pretty good. Don't get me wrong; it was really, really good. I wonder if she'll be back here at any point in time. I don't think he's going to make too many more appearances in this season. Presuming there might be multiple seasons of this show, there certainly could be multiple seasons of this show. Unlike others where I've said I don't think there's going to be multiple seasons, and in a lot of cases like the Hawkeye, right? Kate would show up in other movies and things probably, and not in the second season of Hawkeye. I don't think. Well, She-Hulk may show up in other movies or other shows. Might even show up because we know Daredevil appears right from the trailer. Might even show up in the new Daredevil series, but who knows? But I think there might be a case for a second season of this one. I think it can work, especially if it's done in the format that they seem to be wanting to do it in, where it's like every episode is a story. There's a little bit of a connective tissue, but every episode is kind of an adventure or a story. That's what I'm hearing they're going to do. So anyway, I loved it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. If you are somebody who's read the comics, am I guessing things right, or am I missing something? Let me know. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.